hands. Because I have a hunch it's an opportunity in community to sing along with lots of songs. Oh, gather round, it's time for brunch. Hi-ho, here we go. Time for another show. Everybody dance, it's time for brunch. And we are live. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the corn and the mash and the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man's, keep us up from rising barn. Oh, keep your eyes all peeled today for the tall, tall men, they're on their way, searching for the mountain tay in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the corn and the mash and the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep smoke from rising barney. Swing to your left and swing to your right, for the excise man they dance all night, picking up tea in broad daylight in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the corn and the mash and the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising barney. Oh, keep your eyes all peeled today for the tall, tall men, they're on their way, searching for the mountain tay in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the corn and the mash, the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising barney. Oh, one for the butcher and one for Tom, five for pious Father John, to help the poor old dear along in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the corn and the mash and the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising barney. Turn to ground, for it's too late for the excise men, they're at the gate. Holy be to God, they're drinking it straight in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the corn and the mash and the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising barley. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the corn, the mash, the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising barley. Good morning, good evening to wherever you may be, and the top of the morning to you. Welcome to the annual St. Paddy's edition of Brunch with Deb. I am your host and musician, Deb Seymour, and today, broadcasting from Seattle, we will be covering traditional Irish tunes, some Clandy Brothers, Irish Rovers. Let's see, we've got U2, we've got Mary Black, and we've got Deb Original in there, and what else do we, U2, we got, and some Mike Fitzgerald. Good morning, Kathy, nice to see you, and good morning, everyone who's on there. I see there's about couple dozen of you folks on there, and that's fantastic. All right. Well, I think one of the first Irish songs we were ever introduced to was by the Irish Rovers, a band that was popular in the 70s, 80s. Ironically, their most famous song has nothing to do with anything Irish whatsoever. It's a retelling of Noah's Ark and why we may not see unicorns. I mean, where were they? Let me get my pick out here. Let me drop the pick on the floor. I've already been tippling, I guess, with my tea here. All right, let's try this again. Get the words up. long time ago when the earth was green, there were more kinds of animals than you have ever seen. They'd run around free while the earth was being born, but the loveliest of all was the unicorn. There were green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees, rats and cats and elephants as sure as you're born. Oh, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. Now God seen sin and it gave him pain. He said, stand back, I'm gonna make it rain. He said, hey brother Noah, I'll tell you what to do. You build me a floating zoo and take some green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants as sure as you're born. Don't forget my lovely unicorn. Old Noah was there to answer the call. He finished making up the ark as the rain began to fall. He marched in the animals 2 by 2, and then he called, hey Lord, I've got your green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees, rats and cats and elephants, but I'm so forlorn, I can't find no unicorn. Then Noah looked out through the driving rain, said the unicorns were hiding, playing silly games, kicking and splashing while the rain did pour. Oh, the silly unicorns. There were green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees, rats and cats and elephants as sure as you're born, but they go unicorns. Then Noah looked out through the driving rain, silly unicorns hiding, playing games, kicking and splashing while the rain did pour. All those silly unicorns. There were green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-backed camels and the chimpanzees, rats and cats and elephants, but no, there were no unicorns. Well, the ark started moving and it drifted toward the tide. Unicorns looked from up the rocks and cried. Waters came down and they floated them away, and that's why you don't see unicorns today, 'cause there were green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees, rats and cats and elephants, but we're so forlorn we never see any unicorns. We never see any unicorns. Never see any unicorns. The unicorn song by the Irish Rovers. Oh, yes indeed. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much. Shout outs to the YouTube lurkers. Shout out to the YouTube lurkers. Okay. Mike Fitzgerald was an Irish singer-songwriter in the 1980s, and he came up with this lovely song. Pardon me, my nose seems to just want to be on fire. Allergy season. How about some tea? If you're not drinking green beer, that is. Ugh, can't think of anything more awful. Mike Fitzgerald. Back to Mike Fitzgerald. Mike Fitzgerald, a singer-songwriter from Ireland in the 1980s. He wrote this lovely song which sounds very traditional but is more modern, although the 1980s were, 40 years ago? If I'm doing my math correctly. I learned this from the singing of Chris Caswell and Danny Carnahan. Back in the Bay Area, they were known as Caswell Carnahan. Chris has passed away, but this is called Rathdrum Fair, and it's about the springtime fairs for the Irish tinkers, farmers, and people who would gather to get supplies in the spring and then go home and do their planting for the summer. I rose and I tasted the first breath of spring, the mists from the grassy lands rising. I set to my grey mare and saddled for the road where the green hills the sun was caressing. Saw the nest of the blackbird as she rose to the air, setting off in the direction to one inn. Talk was of livestock and memories, where old tales were traded for new ones in turn, and the fifes went well into the day. Oh, where the faces were old, but the eyes, they were good. They knew the money in your pocket, and they'd have it if they could. Where the jugglers and street sellers wandered around, and the fiddler was lost in the noise of the crowd. And when business is done, we'll adjourn for a dram and drink maybe well into the day. Oh, but when twilight draws near, you will drink your last beer, pack up your wares to take away. Oh, and the old mare will stumble and bite at the wind while you sleep in the saddle, your collar turned in. And the year will grow old, and the traders will be gone, and the blackbird will follow the heat of the sun. Rath Drum Fair by Mike Fitzgerald. Send this one out to Beth. I don't know if she's watching today, but if she is, I know you like this one. This was written for my dear friend Roger Bergen when he was in the hospital going through chemotherapy. I used to sit there and noodle guitar while he was going through all that painful stuff. And eventually I strung a bunch of these noodles into a jig. When I played it for Roger, he said, "Ho, ho, ho. Well, some folks play jigs from the County Mayo. Here we play from County General Hospital." This is dedicated to the memory of Roger, who was my first great love. I need to do this one. Roger's Jig, which you can find on my, what album is that on? It's on the Mama Wears a Hard Hat album. Hope you're all doing well today. It is nice to be home and back in my studio from the hot climes of lovely Arizona. All right. So I've dug deep into the archives for this one. As some of you know, but maybe not all of you know, I played in an Irish music band for almost 7 years in Boulder, Colorado. We were 7th-string Celtic trio, and we did mostly Irish tunes, but we basically did Celtic tunes and music with the British Isles. This song I had forgotten about, but I've fortunately or unfortunately for you remembered. Song about, I'd say, endurance. It's a little bit naughty. This is called Nights of the Week. Hi Leslie, nice to see you tuning in from the UK. On Monday night he came to my door making such a din. Come down, my darling girl, come down and let me in. So I come down and let him in, and on me he did fall. Was 5 o'clock in the morning before I got any sleep at all. On Tuesday night he came to my door wearing such a grin. Come down, my darling girl, come down and let me in. So I come down and let him in, and in my arms he lay. 'Twas 4 o'clock in the morning before he finally went away. Wednesday night he came to my door a little late in time. I'm sorry I'm late, my darling girl, those hills are hard to climb. He'd not been long within my arms before he let me be. Then out of the house and down the road before the stroke of 3. On Thursday night he came to my door shaking in every limb. Come down, my darling girl, you'll have to carry me in. So I come down and let him in, and though he tried the whole night long, I had to help him through. And I heard him sigh as he rose to go. It's only just past 2. On Friday night he came to my door, crawling on hands and knees. Stay up, my darling girl, stay up, let me be. But I come down, I drug him in. He fell down in a swoon. And though I tried to rise him up, he lay till Sunday noon. Who, me? Nights of the Week, not to be mixed up with another tune called Nights of the Week. Oh, goodness. There's that one. Okay, here we go. Some traditional jigs for you, Coleraine and Smash the Wind. Oh no, Coleraine and Morrison's. Those are the two I'm doing. And if you don't know what those are, it doesn't matter. Just put on your dancing shoes. Maureen and Morrison's jig. A little rusty since I don't play this instrument enough. This is a mandola. It's not a mandolin. It's the equivalent of as a mandolin, viola, cello, bass. You have a mandolin, a mandola. There are mandocellos and mando basses. A bouzouki is a type of mandola. Traditionally Greek, a bouzouki actually has 10 strings, but there are also some hybrid instruments such as an octave mandolin, which I used to have and very much miss. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Thank you so much. Oh, where am I? Where under the green? I'm glad somebody, hope Heidi, you're out there. I'm glad some people from the British Isles are tuning in. This is from that part of the world, although of course England and Ireland have their history, but Amy thinks things are better right now. One of the up-and-coming stars in the 80s and 90s was an Irish musician named Mary Black. She did a lot of different songs, but one of her most famous ones is the one I'm about to sing that was not written by her. It was written by John Hanley. It's also been covered in a bluegrass country version by Hal Ketchum. This is a song about breaking up. Of course, it's very, very sad. Cry in my beer and let me be dumb. Let's see. Now I've got to remember where I came to this. This is called Past the Point of Rescue. The arrangement I'm doing is that of Jay Singing Spirit Cunningham, a friend of mine on the East Coast. The original version was very fast and upbeat like country, but I like it better slowed down like Jay does it. So here you go, Past the Point of Rescue, Mary Black, written by John Hanley. Last night I dreamed you were back again, larger than life again, holding me tight again, placing those kisses on my brow, sweeter than ever now. Lord, I remember how I couldn't get enough of kissing. Do you know how much you're missing? No, you don't, but I do. Days like a slow train trickle by, and even the words I write refuse to fly. All I can hear is your song haunting me. Can't get the melody out of my head, you see. Distractions I've been using. Do you know how much you're losing? No, you don't, but I do. But I do, and I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. Is no word from you or the best that you can do? I never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. Swore I'd never fall like this again. Fools like me never win. Come to my knees again. Can't close the door on a likelihood. Things might be just as good. Oh, I believed they would. Gotta let your love invite me. Baby, do you think it might be? No, you don't, but I do. But I do, and I wonder if I'm past rescue is no word from you. The best you can do. Oh, I never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. But I do, and I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. Is no word from you, oh, the best you can do. Oh, I never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do, but I do. Never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. Mary Black, written by John Hanley. Past the point of rescue. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Okay. Well, we're running up to the end of the show here, and this has been fun to rip out all the Irish stuff, pseudo-Irish stuff, other stuff for you, and wear my Shamrock shirt. I only get to wear this like twice a year, like today and an open mic I'm doing on what day is it? Tuesday. Oh, perhaps I'll get up at 6:30 and do yours, Leslie. Then I can wear it a third time, right? If you'd like to buy me a drink, tip jars are open in the bottom screen. PayPal, Venmo, debit, credit. If you have Cash App, you can do that too. You can find the link to that at debseymourmusic.com. Donate. All money is very much appreciated. Keep this show on the air and the software paid for. Do you know how much I appreciate you? I think you do. We're going to end with some U2. Remember, you put the U's in music, and Bono put the U in U2. This is called All I Want Is You. Hope everyone has a good day today. I know it's the Ides of March, but so beware the Ides of March, but enjoy your St. Patrick's Day on Tuesday the 17th. Here we go. U2, All I Want Is You. Story to remain untold. everybody for tuning in to this annual St. Paddy's Day special. We've heard from some Clandy Brothers, some U2, Mary Black, traditional, some Mike Fitzgerald, some original Deb Seymour Irish. We'll be back next week with our regular show with not so much green. What color will Deb wear next? That's a good question. I don't even know. I just kind of flip a coin. Remember to keep happy, keep healthy. Watch out for the Ides of March today. And remember, as I always say, remember to tell the people who love you love them sooner rather than later. Because we don't know what tomorrow will bring. And all I want is you. All I want is you. Slainte. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll catch up with you in the chats, the various chats. Leslie, hope to see you early on Wednesday. Thank you so much. All right. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.